Welcome to our channel, where we delve into the most chilling true horror stories from around the world. Today, we're taking you to the heart of Tennessee, USA, to unravel the spine-tingling tale of the Bell Witch. This story is a blend of documented events and eerie legends that have been passed down through generations. So dim the lights, sit back, and prepare to be terrified. Our story begins in the early 1800s in Adams, Tennessee, a small rural community nestled in the rolling hills. The Bell family, led by John Bell, moved to this tranquil place in hopes of a peaceful life. But what they encountered was far from peaceful. The Bell Witch haunting is one of the most famous and well-documented hauntings in American history. It all started with John Bell encountering a strange creature in his cornfield. Described as having the body of a dog and the head of a rabbit, this was only the beginning of the Bell family's nightmare. Despite his efforts to chase the creature away, it vanished without a trace. At first, John dismissed the sighting as a trick of the light or a figment of his imagination. But soon after, strange occurrences began to plague the Bell household. It started with small things, knocking sounds on the walls and ceiling like the steady beat of a drum. John and his wife Lucy tried to brush it off as the house settling or the wind playing tricks. But the noises grew louder, more persistent. The knocking soon escalated to whispers and cries that echoed through the night. At first, they were indistinct, like the murmur of voices far away. But as days turned into weeks, the whispers became clearer, filled with a menacing tone. Betsy, the youngest daughter, seemed to be the main focus of the entity's torment. Unseen forces pulled her hair, slapped her face, and left her with bruises. She would wake up screaming in the middle of the night, her eyes wide with terror. Desperate for help, the Bells turned to their friends and neighbors. Soon word spread, and people from all around came to witness the Bell Witch haunting for themselves. The entity seemed to enjoy the attention, often speaking to the visitors and displaying supernatural powers. The spirit claimed to be the witch of a neighbor, Kate Batts, who had cursed the Bell family. Hence, it became known as the Bell Witch. Kate Batts was a contentious figure in the community, known for her eccentric behavior and rumored to practice witchcraft. The witch's threats were not empty. John Bell's health began to deteriorate rapidly. He suffered from mysterious illnesses that no doctor could explain. The witch's voice was often heard taunting him, predicting his imminent death. John Bell's condition worsened over the months. He became bedridden, unable to move or speak coherently. The entity's attacks grew more vicious, and the family lived in constant fear. In 1820, John Bell was found dead in his bed, and a strange vial of black liquid was discovered nearby. The witch claimed responsibility for his death, laughing and singing at his funeral. The funeral was a somber affair, attended by many who had witnessed the haunting firsthand. As the coffin was lowered into the ground, the witch's voice rang out one last time, cackling with glee. After John Bell's death, the witch's activity began to wane, but it never truly left the Bell family. Betsy continued to be tormented, and the family struggled to find peace. The spirit seemed to take a particular interest in Betsy's love life, disapproving of her engagement to a local boy named Joshua Gardner. Despite their efforts, the witch's interference drove a wedge between Betsy and Joshua. They eventually broke off their engagement, and the witch seemed to revel in their heartbreak. Betsy eventually married another man, Richard Powell, her former schoolteacher. The witch's presence gradually faded, and the Bell family hoped they could finally move on with their lives. The Bell Witch haunting remains one of America's most enduring ghost stories, a chilling reminder that some spirits may never find peace. Many believe that the spirit still haunts the area, waiting to torment any who dare to cross its path. Even today, visitors to Adams, Tennessee report strange occurrences and eerie sensations. The old Bell Farm is now a popular tourist attraction, with many claiming to feel the presence of the Bell Witch. The Bell Witch Cave, a nearby cavern believed to be a hiding place for the spirit, is a particularly eerie spot. Many visitors have reported hearing whispers and seeing shadowy figures in the depths of the cave. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, the story of the Bell Witch is a fascinating glimpse into the unexplained. It's a tale of fear, torment, and the unknown, reminding us that sometimes the past never truly stays buried.